Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 7-Day AI Content Creation Challenge. Kelley, Tenny here, and we are on with day 2. Today, we are going to be identifying your niche and ideal client. The main purpose of today is to really get clear and define your ideal client persona, including things like demographics and interests. We'll be using all of this information as we move into day 3 tomorrow. So you really want to make sure you complete this task. By completing the task, you're just going to have a better understanding of who your ideal client is, what your unique specialty is in your niche. And this will really help us hone into the type of content that we want to create so that it resonates with them, it connects with them, and most importantly, it converts. So we are going to be using either ChatGPT for this or Jasper Chat. Either one is fine. And I'm going to give you some tips to run the task today. First, you want to start off by asking ChatGPT very broad questions about your target audience and your niche. I like to give ChatGPT as much background information that I can about myself to really help it hone in on my niche. But you can start by asking things like, who is my ideal customer? What are the ideal characteristics of my customer? And once ChatGPT starts giving back information, you can really start to refine your questions to get more specific answers. You can ask the AI tool that you're using, what are their demographics? What interests do they have? You might have Jasper and ChatGPT help you research online platforms where they might be most active. This will help us really determine when we're creating content. Are we creating content for an Instagram? Do we need a graphic? Is this a longer LinkedIn post? And so forth. And you really want to take note of the answers provided by either Jasper Chat or ChatGPT and pull the ones that work for you. I'm going to be demonstrating what I went through to run this exercise to show you that sometimes, right, when we're talking about using AI and it being a partner with us, an extension of us, that it really is our ethical responsibility to make sure that we are not believing everything that Jasper and ChatGPT says. So we might have to pay really close attention, ask ourselves, does this make sense? Does this resonate with who we know that we want to serve? Does this resonate with our niche? And do we need to ask some different questions to get Jasper or ChatGPT back on track? I also like using both of the tools at the same time. One, I like to do this to kind of compare what kind of responses or results are being created. I also just like to see the subtle differences that ChatGPT will give me versus Jasper. And sometimes I'll take something from Jasper and then I'll take something from ChatGPT and I'll blend them together to make them my own. So by using the AI tools in this way, it's going to be really exciting. Even if you're already like, I know my ideal client, I know my niche. I think sometimes with AI, the more that we give it, right, it really helps us not only create content that resonates with our audience, but it helps us look at different perspectives and it helps us see things that maybe we normally wouldn't have seen or we wouldn't have thought of. So let me go ahead here. I'm going to share my screen and I'm just going to run you through what I did with ChatGPT to show you how I was questioning it, how it was giving me back results. And you're going to see a couple areas where I kind of had to redirect it to make sure that it was really understanding what I was speaking to. So let me see. Okay, so you should be able to see my ChatGPT right now. I'm not using 4.0 for this. I'm using the default version of 3.5, which worked just fine. But I started by giving ChatGPT some background about myself, right? So I'm an online course creator and an AI expert. I obviously have a very unique background, and I encourage you to really think about what your unique background is and give the tool as much information as possible, because especially with your unique brilliance, your unique expertise, because that's where it's going to be really useful in helping us come up with our niche and our avatar. So my background is in education. I have a master's in curriculum and instruction. I specialize in micro courses, which are short, bite-sized courses that can help entrepreneurs move their clients through customer journey in an automated manner. And then I just asked to make sure that ChatGPT understands. Do you understand what I do and my unique area of expertise? just to make sure that it's on the right track. And you can see here that it basically summarized back to me exactly what I had told it. So then I started with trying to figure out what my niche could be. And again, I already know my niche, but there are some interesting components on here that I hadn't thought of before that made me kind of go like, oh, that's an interesting piece. That's something that I don't typically work with. And it also reconfirmed that ChatGPT was on the right track. So I said, thank you. What are some possible niches based on this information? Based on the information you provided, some possible niches for your expertise as an online course creator and AI expert specializing in micro courses could include entrepreneurship, tailored to help entrepreneurs develop, implement effective marketing strategies. That is a confirmation. That is something I know I already do. But e-commerce, for example, I don't typically work with clients in the e-commerce space. Your micro courses could be designed to help e-commerce businesses improve their customer experience, increase sales, and optimize their conversion rates. Digital marketing is something that I do, obviously education and training, right? And then AI, micro courses could be designed to help individuals learn the basics of AI. So this is really a niche, right? Like me developing micro courses, particularly around artificial intelligence, and applied in various fields such as businesses, healthcare, and finance. So again, there were some things that I already knew and some things that kind of widened my perspective or opened up some ideas for new opportunities. And so that's why I encouraged, even if you think you know your niche, to go back and to run this task anyways to see if you come up with anything new. So then I asked ChatGPT to create avatars based on these niches. And they came up with some, very basic avatars. Your avatar could be the small business owner and e-commerce, so it was kind of like just repeating what it had said up here. So this is where I had to ask it and get even more specific. Create one main avatar based on each of the above niches. So now ChatGPT is really helping me with coming up with that specific avatar. Sarah, 35, is a small business owner, has a background in marketing, struggles to attract new customers and retain existing ones. She wants to improve her customer journey techniques to increase her revenue and grow her business. This for me is spot on. I work with a lot of Sarahs, if you will. So again, this is some reconfirmation that ChatGPT is on the right track. And then here are some ones that I hadn't thought of. John is an e-commerce business owner. He's been in business for a few years, struggles to increase sales and improve the customer experience. And so you can see here that the chat came out and gave me some very more specific details, actually starting to create my ideal client avatar. I then asked ChatGPT to get really nitty-gritty on the details, provide relationship, financial, education, and business goals. I caught up here. Alex is looking for courses that can help him understand the basics of AI. And where I do create micro courses, my business is helping others create micro courses. So that was a little bit of misalignment that I caught. And because I caught that, I gave some clarification. Do you understand that all of these avatars are looking to create micro courses in their areas of expertise and not looking to take a micro course? Then I asked ChatGPT to adjust, reconfirmed that the avatars are online course creators. And so they gave me some more relationships, right? The relationship goal, build relationships with existing customers. I felt that the financial goals that ChatGPT created were very basic: increase revenue, optimize conversion rates, increase billable hours, right? You can see it gave me a little bit more insight: developing expertise in the customer journey, expanding the product line, attracting new customers. And again, I probably wouldn't use these financial goals in my client avatars that I'm building out, but I certainly would include some of these topics in my avatar, right? Like they all kind of talk about improving customer experience, building stronger relationships, and so forth. And again, I recorrected it. The avatars are not online course creators and AI experts, right? I am the online course creator and the AI expert, and they need to hire me to help them create micro courses. So then I asked ChatGPT to adjust the avatar. And so ChatGPT is so polite. I apologize for the confusion earlier based on your clarification. So it went back and it adjusted these for me, right? She's looking to hire an online course creator and AI expert to develop micro courses that can help her improve her customer journey automation techniques, increase her revenue, and grow her business. We go back to John and it was adjusted. He's looking to hire an online course creator and AI expert to develop micro courses that can help him optimize his conversion rates, find new ways to reach his target audience. We've got Amanda, the digital marketing manager, looking to hire an online course creator to develop micro courses that can help her improve her skills, advance her career, provide better services to her clients. And again, Michael is in education and training, right? Looking to develop micro courses that can help him develop effective instructional design and e-learning materials. And lastly, Alex is looking to hire an online course creator to develop micro courses that can help him understand the basics of AI and how it can be used to solve real world problems. So, you can see from this very beginning of just giving it more information, how it was able to not only identify my niche, right, but also identify my ideal client avatar or some possible client avatars. And you can even ask it, can you please summarize my niche? So you can continue to work with this tool either as much as you want until you get something that really feels good. This is it in a nutshell based on the information I provided. My niche is creating micro courses. As an online course creator, I focus on helping entrepreneurs automate their customer journey through short bite-sized courses. That's 100% spot on. I specialize in developing effective and engaging learning experiences that meet the needs of my target audience. And my market could include small business owners, e-commerce business owners, digital marketers, teachers, trainers, and individuals interested in AI. Right. And here's where you can give it feedback. You can say, yes, that's spot on, right? You can give it, no, you're not on the right track. And then we're going to move this all over into a document. So I like to move this into a Google document so that I have it saved. I like to have it in two places. Again, with technology, I never know if this is just going to disappear one day or if I won't be able to access it. But you can also just make sure that you're really labeling, right, your chat so that they're clear for when you want to come back and you want to use it, which we will be using tomorrow on day 3. So have fun today creating your ideal client avatar and your niche. I would love for you to comment in the comments of this post who your client and your niche is, just so we can kind of hold each other accountable and cheer one another on. And tomorrow we're going to be coming back with day 3. We're going to use this information to really get to know our ideal client. If you're feeling comfortable with this, you might want to come with a couple of your client avatars, and we're going to jump into using Jasper and ChatGPT to hone in on those pain points so we can then start creating that really specific content that is going to resonate with your client. Have fun today with day 2. Experiment. Don't be afraid, right? Don't give up if you're like, that does not sound right at all. As you can see, sometimes you just have to massage some of the content and give it more information. And I will see you back here tomorrow for day 3, where we are going to be honing in on the pain points of the ideal client and avatar, a niche that you guys are creating today. So have fun, complete the task, comment below either that you're done or share your avatar and your niche, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 2. For day 3. Take care.